Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about different screwdrivers. I will be explaining the different screwdrivers that you see here and what they're used for. Let's get right into the video. As you can see, I brought a variety of screwdrivers. We have long ones, we have shorter ones, we have ratcheting ones that accept these various bits over here, and then they all also have different heads on the edges or tips of the screwdrivers. The first thing that I will address is the length. So you can see we have a very long style screwdriver here with a very, very thick shaft as well. We have a long screwdriver over here, which is basically the same length as you can see, with a much thinner shaft. And then we have a short, very short screwdriver, as you can see here. So with regards to lengths, there are many different lengths. Obviously, the longer ones are used to reach longer places, but you're also going to get a better grip on twisting things that are really stuck in place. So if there's a screw that's really stuck in place, if you have a nice long screwdriver, it's going to give you a really good torque level to remove that screw, okay? So with regards to length, longer ones are useful for getting a good grip on a tightly secured screw, and shorter ones are useful for getting into tight spaces. So this is very useful if I need to get into a tight space to remove a screw or a bolt, okay? So that's the first thing, is length, okay? You can see we have really long ones, really short ones, and then we have ones that are somewhat in between. The next thing is the head on the tip of the screwdriver. As you can see here, this is actually a Phillips head, okay? But this is also a Phillips head. So you can see this is a really big Phillips head. This is a really small Phillips head, okay? At one point they were labeled on the handles, but you know, I've used them for many, many years. So some of them are still labeled, but you know, most of them are not for the most part. So that's one type of screwdriver head. You also have the Robbie head, as we like to call it. This is the red Robbie head, hence the red handle. This is the green Robbie head. So you have the smallest Robbie, the middle Robbie. The green is the smallest, as you can see. The red is the middle Robbie. And then there's even another Robbie head, okay, which is the black Robbie, the black Robertson screwdriver type, which is the biggest one, okay, which I don't have right here. In addition to those heads, there's also a flathead or a slot head, as some people call it. And then there's also other types of heads. So you can see right here, these are different abnormal shapes that are less commonly used. And you can see there are many different, these are all Robbie heads right here. They are many different sizes, as you can see right there, okay? So those are the bits. Now, with regards to the types of screwdrivers, you have your regular standard fixed screwdrivers. These are they just stay in place, straightforward. And then you have a ratcheting screwdriver, which this actually works like a ratchet. So if you take a look right here, if I hold the shaft and I turn it, you can see it ratchets, which is extremely useful if you want to quickly remove something like that, okay? It works really, really well. It also can be a fixed shaft screwdriver. So if I put it in the middle, it turns to a fixed shaft. It doesn't ratchet. Then if I push it up, it ratchets the other way. So now we're ratcheting to loosen. We would be loosening the screw or the bolt. In addition, this actually accepts different bits on the head of the screwdriver. So if I wanted to take out a different bit from here, okay, I could take out this bit and I could swap it out for a different bit, just like this. And it's really, really useful. This is also a magnetic input right here. So you can hear it kind of snaps down in place just like that. Very, very useful. And this is another example of a ratcheting screwdriver. It's a little bit shorter, okay? So it all depends on the style and the type. You have a few different options. But basically, when it comes to screwdrivers, there are many different options. And even in addition to the things I've shown you about, I don't think I addressed this already, there's even different types of handles. This is like sort of a standard, like plastic type. It feels a little bit like a softer plastic. It might be a little bit of rubber in there, but like sort of a standard harder handle. These are more of a comfy grip. And then there's even more insulated handles that you can look for when you're looking for screwdrivers. There are also multi-bit screwdrivers where you can swap out the bits and the bits are contained within the screwdriver. So you just swap out one bit for another and they're all held within the screwdriver itself. Okay, very, very simple and straightforward. But that's it. Those are different screwdrivers and what they're used for. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.